Morning, sir. This topic is how to assemble and disassemble plater types heat exchanger. For one, the when removing the loose bolts of the plate heat exchanger, using the middle bolts first and then to the four corners at the beginning. Repeat 1 to 2 times each time until it is completely loose. It is required to measure the total thickness of the plate at, and for corners during the relation process, and the division between left and right should not exceed 10 millimeter, and the division between top and bottom should not exceed 25 meter. Before disassemble and heat exchanger, use a steel roller to measure the original thickness of the plate pack, which should be measured at the top, bottom, left, and right corners of the equipment, and recorded. This technique should be restored as much as possible when reinstalling. If you increase or decrease the number of plates, you should first calculate the correctly total thickness. Plate heat exchangers are usually composed into a full with 6 to 12 bolts. During assembly and disassembly, these bolts should be retained or loose, even and unevenly. Vertry the fastening bolts of the plate heat exchanger are often equipped with small flat bearings, which are installed at the bottom of the compressor nut and reduce the surface friction. When the bolts are retained so that the bolts are retained properly. When retained or losing the bolts, the other end is controlled by the end cap and cannot be retained. After the heat exchanger is disabled, the plates should be hung on the frame of the machine body. If they need to be removed for cleaning, they should be placed on a small platforms. Do not stack multiple plates in a pile to avoid bending and disformation of plates. Each plate should be hung back to its original position after cleaning. After checking that all plates and gaskets are removed, retain the bolts and receipt. When retain it, the bolts and square bolts should be retained first, and then the middle bolts should be retained. It is required, but the mystery division of the total thickness on the plate groups during the retaining process does not exceed the avoid mentioned value. Assemble and disassembling bolts should be used spanner of a certain length to ensure proper torque. Thank you, sir.